Why do I make movies? Because it's the safest place for me to be. Because I don't have to justify what I feel or explain what I feel. And in the world, for me, it's very complicated. I don't like so much. It's very violent for me, the world. But there, I'm just, you know, but also because I work the way I work. I mean, I don't work with crews and trucks and assistants, and you know, it's just me and a guy for the sound, and so it's like a cocoon. You know? I was supposed to work with another girl, but then it was very complicated with the mother, so then I didn't have any film anymore because I didn't have any girl. And then I met her, and I spent, I don't know, like 2-3 months with her, just so she would get used to the camera, so we could, you know, I had to learn how she moved and talked and her character, because I didn't want, you know, I mean, there was, when I say I had a script and there were dialogues, and you know, but Kalina in the film, she doesn't say any line of dialogues I've written. It's her words, it's her, you know, because I can't say to a child or a kid, do this and say this. This, to me, is disgusting. It's like, for her, it was never work. It was a game. It was, you know, it was a challenge. It was, when she dresses in the film, when she puts her clothes on, it's the second time she does it in her life. The first time I said, you know, do you think you know how to dress, put your clothes on? And she said, no, I'm too small. So yeah, but you can try, because one day you're gonna have to, you know. And so she started, and then she got really pissed off, and she threw her boots at me, and you know. And then a month later, she did this, you know. I asked her again, and she was like, okay, you know, you want to fuck with me? And she does this, and the way she breathes really heavy is because she's so concentrated, because it's difficult. It's really difficult when you're so tiny to like put stockings and sweatshirt and boots and skirts and buttons, and you know, it's complicated. Everything is complicated because your ends are small, because everything is big and pain in the ass. The way I work with adults is more like the way you work in theater. You know, we started from a situation like you're eating your sandwich and you're tired and you concentrate, you're thinking about something, period. And you know, but Alain was, because he was scared also, because there's a camera and it was challenging for him. So he was talking a lot. And I would shoot until he got tired of talking. And then you have things, you know, when they're eating the sandwich, that's the same thing. There's 3 takes, and they're very long, and then they get to a point where, you know, they don't want to talk anymore. And you just say, you know, you love your papi, don't you? And she just looks at him like, puts her head on his shoulder. And you know, these things are, you need time. And in cinema today, you don't have time. Even when you have a lot of money, you don't have time. Yeah, when she brings back the rabbit, the dead rabbit, in her little house. The take, in the film, it's like 1 minute something, 20. But the take is 27 or 28 minutes. And at one point, because she didn't know, I mean, she knew it was dead, but she's 4, so she, you know, she was grabbing a toy and then looking at the rabbit, and, you know, she was going from one to the other. Is it a puppy? Is it real? Is it dead? Is it, you know? And then she looked at me and she said, you know, before I saw things, but now with you I look at things. And this is like, thank you.